guess I'm always in the good, I'm never gonna win all day.
Hello and welcome to another Festival Pro tutorial video. Today we're going to take a look at uploading shows via CSV import, and this is my sample import file, and you can see here the key fields. We've got the show ID, show panel, show stage venue, the type, start and end date, start and end time. Now we can see here how that breaks down when we create a show. Under the artist shows, view and edit shows tab, and then here is the show name, show stage venue, show type. Now obviously if you have got custom fields in here, then your export will look a little bit different to mine, but the key to remember is that we need these to be imported to the same fields on the back end, and I'll show you that in just one moment. A key thing to note is the ID number along here. If we wanted to replace Comedy Cabaret or update Comedy Cabaret, then we would use number 30 in one of our show IDs. However, if we want to add new shows, we have to start from a number above the 30, a number that's not in use. This could start for 1 if that's you're starting from your system from scratch, or maybe you've got 100 shows in here and you start from 101. That is entirely down to your use case. But once you've got your CSV formatted in the same order as here, the key then is to get them imported to your system. To do this, we're going to log out and into our configuration mode, and under config configurations you'll have import CSV, and in here we're just going to choose that file. This one's show uploads. Hit next. So the important thing is making sure we marry up this section here. On the left here we see the names of our column headers, so these are marrying up to these across here, and then in here where it's going to import it to within the system. So show ID, right at the very bottom, show shift number. Show panel, we can see here this is actually defaulted to artist show panel, but we want to import to shows, which are linked groups. So I can type an L to jump down, and in here we will add this into the show panel. And we can always refer back to here to see show panel. This is the name of our show, so we link that in with show name. Stage and venue is already automatically match these up, and the system will do its best to match these up for you into linked groups. Depending on what you're importing, it should detect it, but if not, you can quite easily just flick and make sure that all of these marry up. We can see Tech Notes here hasn't done it, so again, because we're doing shows, I'll go to linked groups, and there is the tech spec field as well. So the next step is to hit import, let the system do its thing, and then we can log out of config into organizer and go back to view our show list, and in here we find our test shows 1, 2, 3 and 4 with the relevant stages and show types and times, and the one that had a tech note with it. So that's imported all of this correctly. If we wanted to update any of this information, we could update the CSV and then re-import it, and it would go over these. Equally, as I said, if we wanted to overwrite a previous show, we would just have to make sure that the show ID matches up in here. So hopefully that helps you get on your way to importing shows via CSV.